What up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course.
Yeah, man. So we got a new band for you today, guys. Well, a new band for us, I should say. Mammoth WVH.
All right.
They're going to be here the 23rd and the 24th at the House of Blues. So if you're there, check us out. We'll be there. Shout out to their team for reaching out to us, man.
Yes, indeed.
We really appreciate it. We kind of go way back. We can say that now. We can go way back, man. You
Yeah,
know?
man. We appreciate you guys for definitely reaching out, man. It should be a good time. So Mammoth WVH. So WVH stands for Wolfgang Van Halen. So this is Van Halen's son. You know what I mean? He's sort of the centerpiece of
super dope
of the band, which we were really intrigued by. And it looks like he's hailing from Los Angeles, California. One thing I thought was cool, man, is it looks like he's a very talented guy. It looks like it's kind of taking a quote here from the Howard Stern show, saying that Van Halen was talking about how talented his son is. Rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen, by the way.
Yes, I'm glad
but he was talking about how talented his son was. 'Cause I believe his son played bass as well for Van Halen from like 2006 to up until his father passed, which is kind of influenced him to kind of have his own solo thing when his father passes, what it's saying here in the wiki. But it says here that Van Halen said his son could play like the bass very well, guitar and drums. He's saying right here specifically, Van Halen said he can do anything I do on guitar. He said the name is Van Halen. He said the family legacy is going to go on way after I'm gone because this kid is just a natural. So that's
beautiful, man.
You know, that's amazing, man.
That's beautiful, dude.
It's great for him. I'm sure that was really cool for him to hear his father say that. His father, the great Eddie Van Halen, of course, as well. So
check out some of our Eddie Van Halen videos on this channel, man. He blew us away.
He's one of our, that band in general, especially Eddie Van Halen, what he was able to do with the guitar, man. That band in general is just a favorite on this channel, man. So, yeah, man, that was intriguing. We're like, well, let's see his chops, you know. We kind of looked into that, and we're like, let's see his chops. His team reached out again. Shout out to his team. You know, it's a perfect storm of things for us to kind of see what Mammoth WVH is all about. It looks like they do rock. Just looks like alternative rock, hard rock. So this isn't a metal band, but more of a rock band.
Yeah,
so
man. Okay.
Let's see what's going on. Mammoth WVH Epiphany. Letting them rock a little bit, man.
Yeah, man. I hear the alternative. It sounds alternative to me. And I think his voice sounds very good.
Yes.
I think it's right in pocket with that alternative sound. If you like that. I mean, I know some people are, especially on this channel, man, we got our metal elitists, man. They're like, man, it's metal. It's either metal or nothing. But I think he's executing this in a great way, and I don't know if he's doing all the instruments on in this particular song, or if everyone has other musicians on this particular song in this project. But either way, this is very groovy. It's very subtle, maybe a little inspirational. In the chorus, I think he said something along the lines of "I've never felt so alive." So when I'm hearing this, man, it seems like it's a solid alternative song that I could hear anybody playing on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a good song, man. I like the melody in the chorus, and it just feels good. It's just it's a nice feel good rock song, man. I think he did a really good job with the melody. And it's just funny, man. Looking at this and looking at him just clearly just doing his own thing and going his own direction versus what I feel like we've heard from his father. And I like that because I feel like, you know, kids can go different directions when they're famous, man.
Yeah,
some famous kids, they're just sort of this, they get the extreme nepotism and everything. And they're spoiled brats. And other kids, like, they really try to latch on and fulfill, you know, in their fulfill whatever their parents' legacy is, whatever they've established for them. And I think he's doing a good job in doing that, but doing his own thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And not trying to live up to expectations.
Yeah.
You know, because I think that's another thing that I feel like a lot of people try to do. Can you imagine being Michael Jordan's son, man?
Yeah, I don't know why he tried to ball. I would have never tried to play basketball. Why?
So I agree with you, man. It feels like almost like a passing of the torch, but I'm gonna do it my own way. Yeah. And you know, I have to commend that, man. And I think he sounds really good, man.
So yeah, man, let's keep it going, man. Sounds good though.
Let me pause it for a second. And now I will be honest, I don't think this song is like blowing me away, but I don't think it's meant for that. This is a song that I can really listen to no matter what setting I'm in. And I think that this would be a good crossover song for people like, especially in my personal family, because a lot of people, just to keep it honest, man, a lot of people in my family, man, they're just not listening to rock and metal and that they just don't listen to that. But I think this song here, I could be playing this at a little get together, and I feel like people in my family be like, what is that? Sound pretty good. What's this right here you're listening to? So I think he has a really good, I think this band in general has a really good like commercial appeal. Mm-hmm. And I love that it's just a smoothed out alternative kind of rock song because it's not overbearing. And dude, I like this, man. It's you know, it's a win for me. Let's get back to it.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Yeah, good solid rock song, man. By this band, man. Shout out to the entire band.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting because I was reading the wiki and it said, and this is quite frankly before we cut the cameras on, and it said that he pretty much played all the instruments. That part in the video where he was playing the keyboard, he was singing. So he was playing guitar and singing at the same time. Mm-hmm. Then he had a little keyboard break in there as well. And I just think that when I think of Van Halen, I think of someone that came, his dad who came across and he was just revolutionizing things. Now, I know I said earlier it's nice that he's kind of going his own direction, but I think in his own way, you know, he could kind of cut through a little bit. Because I think what would be really cool for Van Halen, and I think this just maybe set him apart a little bit, is for him to really highlight like that he's doing all of this, if that's the case.
If that's the case.
Because I just think that that would really like feed into the lore of the Van Halen name. I know I know that he's doing his own thing, but also at the same time, he's maybe even doing himself a disservice to not showcase all that he does.
All the talent that he has to offer.
I just think that that would click for people like, damn, okay, of course it's Van Halen's son because he can play the keyboard, he can play the guitar, and he's singing. I don't think Eddie wasn't a singer, and he plays the drums as well, and the bass.
Yeah.
He played bass in his father's. He could do anything like his father said. So his father said this kid can do anything, having music that showcasing that in videos and showcasing that live and different shows and just showcasing that in different ways in the music, I think would be crazy. How crazy would it be if he had a keyboard solo?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Guitar solo. You know, he said, cut it all, go acapella, I sing on you.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
It would just make you look at him differently.
In a different light.
Because looking at this song, listening to this song, I say that to say, listening to the song as it is, it's just a pretty standard rock song. Not bad. Something that, like Ryan said, you nailed this. Like, I could take my girl there and we can just jam out. My girl would have a good time. She wouldn't be looking at her watch, like, going to the bathroom and shit. Like, she would have a good time and, you know, just vibe out. I would vibe out. It would be a good, cool time because it's a pretty similar formula from what we've heard. Ryan kept trying to figure out who he sounded like. Yeah. And it doesn't mean that it's generic. It's just that it's not necessarily extraordinarily, like, innovative either. But it's just a good, solid rock song that to your point again, Ryan, may just be a deliberate approach. But, man, I just think you got all that talent, man. You know, in my opinion, man, just show the world, man. Show the world truly what you're capable of, man. You know, that's all. But I think this is a good, solid rock song, man, with that being said, man. So looking forward to seeing these guys live. You know what I mean? But I really appreciate it more so than anything, the melody in this. I think the melody was crafted very well, especially in the verses and the chorus.
I don't have much to add to that, man. Solid song. I enjoyed it, man. I can't wait to go to the concert, man, to see them perform live, man. At House of Blues. Again, if you guys are going to be there, you know, we're going to probably put something up on Instagram as well saying that we'll be there. So shout us out, say hey, you know. But I really enjoyed the way the song sounded, man. From a mass appeal perspective, I think that was just, they knocked this out the park, you know. And but I think it's important to hook people first and then kind of, you know, lead them down the path that you want to lead them down. So I think that they kind of knocked this out the park, man. And shout out to, you know, the whole band, man. And in general, I can't wait to go there, man. And I think it's a solid song, man.
All right, man. Shout out to Mammoth Wolfgang, Van Halen, man, and the entire band. Everyone that was in the video. I'm not sure exactly again what the circumstances are on this. You know, if he has session musicians or if this is actual members along with Wolfgang himself, not sure. But shout out to everybody that was responsible for making this song. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, we have a Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost to Vegas. We out.